Okay, so moving on, let's see. What else we got going here? Opportunities for wealth or, money, security in some way. Okay, so I feel like, some kind of love situation. It could be new, could be old, but it could just be you rekindling that spark, that fire, that flame, trying to tell each other sweet things. Or maybe someone's giving you words of affection right now, and it's going to kind of change a lot. It's like this big opportunity coming your way. And whether or not you take that chance is up to you, because you could be committed, you could not be committed. This could be single, this could be, you could be married or not married, but dating or not, but single or taken. It doesn't matter. This seems to apply to everybody in the way that I see it. So whether or not you're willing to take that chance, that's going to be up to you and within your own life and what's going on right now. But I do see that it's coming up, and I don't know the outcome necessarily. We can clarify that right now. But it just looks like it's going to be a big change, a big kind of shift, a huge shift in your whole routine, okay? So that could come from someone at work. It could come from just, you feel better because you have more money. I'm not sure. But anything having to do with that. Here, this guy fell out again. So it's like, yeah, if it is the money thing, that you feel like you have more money right now and you can just kind of do whatever you want, whether you're committed or not. I feel like you can, that's what it is. It's like you feel like you can do whatever. You feel like you can get anything you want and do anything you want and kind of take care of yourself. So what's to worry about? This could lead you astray. That could have been what that moon card was about. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background. That could have been what that moon card was about before. That's just what I picked up on, being led astray by this whole emotional kind of these messages, these words of affirmation, or within yourself or from someone else who's encouraging you or giving you that care. And then there's the Queen of Cups again. So yeah, I feel like maybe the nurturing that this person gives you within this situation could really shift a lot and change a lot for you. So that's just what I'm picking up on with these, okay? So yeah, I just feel like someone is going to come in, or you're going to come out to someone, not come out, but like you're going to, approach somebody, and you're going to, try to give them comfort or care and tell them things about them that are nice, loving words and things like that. And it's going to make a big shift for you because it's going to feel comforting and it's going to feel, nurturing. And you feel like you can do whatever you want right now. So that could be a good thing, if you're not cheating on anyone. But either way, I'm not judging. I'm just saying this is what I'm picking up on. So it doesn't really seem like a bad thing at this point as far as that whole feeling goes for you, as far as, how you're going to feel about it. Seems like it's going to be a good thing. So this is what these kind of flipped over. So I'm going to pull those because that seems interesting, okay? This is interesting because I'm just talking about how, you could be cheating or it could be something bad, but it doesn't say that. Right now, all I'm seeing is that it's something good, right? It's something that feels good. But something that feels good isn't always something that really is good for us long term, but we don't know that yet, so let's not jump to that. All I'm saying is these two popping out are kind of making me feel like you're cheating, only because this could lead to heartbreak because you feel so confident in that you could do anything. You're being led astray. You're having to use your better judgment, okay? This is a card when no one's watching. What are you doing? How are you behaving? Are you behaving in a way that you would in front of your grandma, or, that you would want people to see you as? This nurturing thing is bringing you a change in a good way, I feel, but is that something that you would want everyone to see? Are you hiding this person, or is this kind of like a secret thing? Is that what the moon card was in this area for before? Is something you're not sure about? You don't want anyone to know about it? Yeah, truth is going to be important, okay? As always, but in this situation, with it being in the area that this Three of Swords was just in, I feel like that's going to be a big deal and having to do a lot with why there's heartbreak in this situation. But this is taking action. So whatever happens here with the truth coming out in this heartbreak or this loss or this, pain within the heart, maybe a third party situation with the 3 swords there. I even just got something saying that, it could be the 3. It could be you, your own ego, and this other person, or it could be you, your super ego, and, I forget what the other ego is called, but, it's like your 3 egos. It could just be you, setting yourself up for loss and failure because you think that you can do whatever you want. And that's kind of like a Capricorn thing sometimes, they kind of, sorry, Buzz, I just kicked my dog. They kind of feel like, confident and secure, like they have what they need so they can go and do what they need because they can take care of themselves. So, I'm not hating on Capricorn, so don't think that. My dad's a Capricorn, so I kind of see that happen a lot, to where they kind of just almost have a lot of pride, and that could be good and bad, but I'm not saying whether or not it is right here. I'm just saying that, maybe that's why you feel like you can do whatever, and you're kind of like able to just, do things that maybe some other people you don't think would be able to do because they just aren't in the position you're in for whatever reason. But that could be anybody and that could be nobody. So don't think that I'm hating on Capricorns. I'm not. I'm just saying that that could set you up for failure if you're too confident and you think that you could do what you want and, at the expense of other people, or just not even considering them at all, really. Just kind of considering your own needs, right? So we all do that from time to time, right? So I'm not judging. And the truth here is just, it might set you free, honestly. Because with the heartbreak here and you're moving away from something, then taking action. What is this Ace of Wands here for? That's what I want to know. What is this Ace of Wands here for Capricorn, June 20th to July 20th, 2019? Okay, your security is at stake, right? There's threat that you will lose your security, is what I'm thinking. So you're going to be taking action on that. I don't know why that is that your security would be threatened, but you know better than I do. So if that resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, great. That's fine. Okay, it could be the person you're dealing with as well, so keep that in mind. But let's see here. All right, we gotta talk. So there's that Chariot again, right? Here, we're gonna do this. Excuse me. Okay. So we're gonna do this. This is what we have going on here, you guys. So there's a player in the mix. Somebody who just isn't trying to make any commitments to anything or anyone. Going around doing what they want, having a great time, but maybe leaving a trail of broken hearts. It's possible. It's definitely possible there with the Knight of Wands. That's kind of what he's known for. He's not always like this crazy, vindictive, like horrible, selfish person. It's just kind of a person who is doing their own thing and is not really trying to, make any commitments, So, but passionate as fuck, real fun to be around. Great person to be around, but it's like those promises aren't probably going to be kept. You might not see those things play out in the way that they have promised or the way that you have planned. So just keep that in mind. There's a player in the mix, and here's this waiting around energy. That's what I'm saying. Like before we had the Chariot, right? Waiting around before making an action, assessing the situation. Which way am I going to go? Not taking action yet. And here's a hangman, like hanging there waiting for someone to enlighten him or give him some kind of information he's looking for so that he can move forward. But why are these together? It's like, is that what you were waiting on? Was it? But you're waiting on wait. That's what I don't get. You're waiting on waiting. So we're going to pull a couple more because I don't see it yet. But we will see it right now. I'm hoping it'll come together in some way. It always does. on the ground, a card just flew out, and it was Scorpio. You know, death. The death card, Scorpio. It could be as well. Okay. And the devil flew out at my chest. So, there's some changes coming for sure. I don't think that there's really, this guy's really, well, let's see. So there could be fighting in a marriage, or you could be dealing with a Taurus, but what I'm getting is there's fighting in a marriage, having to do with some kind of a hopeful situation where there may have been some unhealthy, like, okay, someone could have been waiting around for you, because this is your energy too, as the devil, is Capricorn, right? So either you were waiting around for somebody who was kind of being a player, you know, here's you waiting, being very patient and understanding, right? Just trying to kind of, not very understanding, but just kind of looking at the situation, you know, not just trying to break up with them like you're a whore, okay, you know, just really kind of waiting on this person. You think they're worth it, right? So you could be waiting on them, or they could be waiting on you, okay? And whoever the player was in the situation, this person's waiting patiently, trying to just, you know, write it out, trying to get some more information to see if this is really going on. Either the person who was playing in this situation could have been married, or you could have been, the person who was the player in this situation could be seeing somebody who's married, or could be seeing a Taurus, okay? Or their moon sign's Taurus, or something, they have dominant Taurus or something like that. But I definitely feel like this is a marriage to do with this player person. So it could be that if you were the player in this situation, you were dealing with someone who was married, or you could be married, or the person you're married to or with could have been the player and they are dealing with someone who's married, or they are married to you. And so yeah, it could go a number of ways. But either way, I feel like someone is married and they're dealing with their, you know, with this player. So either way, whoever it is, the person who is outside of the relationship you're in, who's dealing with one of you, which is, you know, a marriage or a relationship, or it could be either of you dealing with someone else and you're married or you're together, right? In this serious union. So there's hope here, and that's why all this waiting around is going on, right? Because there's hope, right? And so, but there's still, you know, this waiting around is leading to a lot of fighting. I feel like one of you is not seeing things clearly, and that's why the moon was in this area earlier too. There's a lot of clouded thinking. There's a lot of truth that kind of needs to be brought to surface. And, you know, your security is being threatened, and you're going to be taking action on that, remember? Could be because, you know, someone was cheating, or, you know, doing something shady with someone else, cheating, and it's threatening your security. It's threatening that person. You could be with an earth sign as well, as you're an earth sign, but you could be with an earth sign as well, which is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And this could be, I took it as your security is being threatened, but it could also be that your nurturance and security from that person you're with, who could be an earth sign, is being threatened because of this whole backstabbing situation here. So, yeah, let's see what else we got going on, and then we'll say goodbye to you guys. Yeah, I feel like there's some sticky situations going on here. You guys just kind of need to get yourself out of, or get out of someone doing it to you, whatever the case is. But yeah, you know, basic things. Just, this is never going to end well in this kind of a situation, you know, so I hope you guys are all right. And, you know, I hope you figure that out. I feel like there's greed and stubbornness, and that's going to lead to your fall here. All right, so let's see. This is a great ending to this reading, I feel like, because I feel like this is kind of just like a normal thing that happens in situations like this, or the situation that I'm picking up on here for some of you. So what we have here, greed is what I got immediately with the Nine of Cups there. And then stubbornness, you know, not trying to let something go or not trying to see it a certain way or not trying to change the way you're being, you know, for whatever reason, but just a stubborn reason. I mean, it's like too stubborn for your own good. It's really just like there's no point. I mean, you're being stubborn, you know, and it's not a good thing. You know, it's not helping you out. It's really just petty is what I feel like. This person's like pouting, like, I don't want to change, or I don't want to see it that way, or I don't want to do this. And, you know, it's really going to help me, but I just don't want to because this seems better. Like, I don't even want to see the good in this, you know, I just want to see what I don't have. And I don't want to take any offers. I don't want to give any offers. I just don't want to do anything. I just want to do it my way, and I'm just going to stay the same. You know, just kind of like petty. And, you know, it's like greed and stubbornness, a reunion, or it could be that this reunion doesn't happen. But having to do with this reunion or this coming together and being together again, it's like this is why it doesn't happen, right? Because the greed and the pettiness and the stubbornness. And this ultimately leads to the crashing and burning of this whole situation. So I feel like some of you are going to be, you know, dealing with breakups from June 20th to July 20th. You know, this could all come to an end pretty soon. So just be careful what you're doing. I hope everything works out for you guys for the way that it's supposed to. I mean, it will for the way it's supposed to, but I hope you guys are all right and not stressing out too much. And hopefully you'll be able to be strong through this, whatever is going on. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this, and I'll talk to you soon.